Bihar is an incredibly difficult state to work in. There's 104 million people. There are 25.7 million women of reproductive age. The maternal mortality rates in Bihar are significantly higher than they are anywhere else in India. We use every single conceivable touch point to reach audiences. We use mass media, using television and radio. We use mid-media approaches where we use things like street theatre.
Bihar being a media dark state and access to traditional forms of media is very limited in the hardest to reach areas. Street theatre is a very good medium to reach out to the poorest of the poor. I think it's a form of media that people are aware of, but they don't get to see it very often, and it happens right inside their village, which is really exciting. In round 1, we did 3,335 shows across 8 districts, and we're in the second phase of the street theatre round, focusing on nutrition, primarily on complementary feeding. I think why it is so successful or exciting for the audience is because shows happen in the local language. So they're able to connect themselves, identify themselves with the characters of the show. I think can be a very big reason that people appreciate and come in large numbers for this show.
Every village in India has 2 health workers who are based in the community. Each of them is responsible for going door to door, visiting women who are either pregnant or are young mothers, and delivering information to them and offering services at the doorstep. We developed something called Mobile Kunji. It's something that supports the frontline worker in making her home visits and in talking to people. Mobile Kunji is a set of cards combined with an audio component that's delivered via mobile phone.
जैसे पहले हम लोग को इतना नहीं मतलब किट मिली थी तो हम लोग को थोड़ा सा परेशानी होता था, सिर्फ हम समझाते थे तो उतना लोग समझ नहीं पाते थे। जब हम लोग को मोबाइल कुंजी मिला तो मोबाइल कुंजी के सहारे हम लोग को कार्ड दिखाया, तो कार्ड के सहारे वो डॉक्टर नीता की बातों को सुनाए, तो दोनों का थोड़ा सा जब बात मिला तो लोग ज़्यादा मतलब बात को समझने लगी, ध्यान देने लगी।
This is a character called Dr. Anita, who's been created specially for Mobile Kunji, and she is the voice of Mobile Kunji. Each card in this deck has a unique toll-free short code that the frontline health worker can dial from her very basic handset, mobile handset, and listen to and play for the woman an audio recording that is linked directly to the content on this card. It's only been 8 months since we launched Mobile Kunji, and yet the numbers speak for themselves. We've trained 38,512 frontline workers in 8 districts in Bihar. We have 70,000 unique users. That means 70,000 individual phone numbers that have called the service. And we've had 1.4 million minutes of content that have been accessed. Those numbers are staggering. But that's only the beginning. There's been interest from the Government of India in taking Mobile Kunji outside of Bihar to other states. And there's been interest from other countries as well. And it's not surprising because Mobile Kunji is really an easy, engaging, accessible and ultimately life-saving way of getting information to the most marginalized and vulnerable communities.